Hello everyone and welcome to the channel, it's UpMaxM again, and in this video we're going to take a look at the 4 main weekly events of this week, which is Gem Gift, Treasure of Stars, Deep Sea Hunting and Cupid's Arrow, and we are going to take a look at basically if my opinion changed from the time that I made separate guides about these videos, or generally if my value of these events, the value of these events has changed in my eyes over the last few weeks or months. And we are basically gonna ignore Lucky Fortune because I generally don't think it's a very good thing, and it's not really like weekly specific. It just keeps popping up on the weekend and stuff. So let's ignore that right now. And I actually want to start with the Cupid's Arrow. I did actually, this is my second or third take of this video. But I want to start with the Cupid's Arrow because I think this is the one that has changed the most in my eyes, the value of this event. And because I actually used to think that this event was pretty great, okay? And you can check some videos I made, like, you can get some pretty insane things here, right? You can get, like, really good rewards. I mean, if you can roll, like, 500 gems and you can get 9 shards or 15 shards or whatever, it can happen. But it is not very likely to happen. You can check my proper videos and stuff, and there is... oh, where is it? And basically... yeah, like you've got like 5% chance, but you get 3 of them. So basically you've got an average of 0.15 Orange Universal Shards whenever you do it. So basically you're paying an average of like, what was it? 300-ish, 325, something like that, I believe, right? Something along that line for each of these gold shards. However, there is also some other stuff here, right? Other than the gold shards, which is also like Recruit Voucher is nice. There is the keys that you need to open these boxes, and that's actually where my problems with this event start. Like, I used to like this, as I say, like I had great luck with this event, and basically I used to like it for the orange shards and other stuff, and also because basically it's during Gem Gift, right? It's during Gem Gift, so you used it to get your extra marching queue, but I'm gonna get to that in a moment. But the problem is that basically in this event, you're so not guaranteed what you're gonna get. Okay, that's one thing. The other thing is, I'm gonna get back to that in a moment. But the other main thing is basically, since this has been out, we have got so many other events where the orange shards are at a better price. So for instance, if you take Flippy cards, we have Flippy cards 3 or 4, almost 4 times in the last 2 months. And in Flippy cards, you're just getting them better. Like, you're getting so many orange shards at a much better rate. So that's one thing. Like, why should you waste your gems here if you can just save them and use them 2 weeks down the road and get twice more stuff for it? Unless you want the other things here. And that's, yeah, that's the problem. Because, basically, you are not guaranteed what you're gonna get at all. So if you know what I mean, yes, in Flippy cards, it's RNG, how many of them you're gonna get, but you know what you're getting. And it's the same thing with the it's the same thing with the Deep Sea Hunting. Yes, there is RNG on how many chests of what quality you're gonna get, but you know what you're getting for your gems. You know for sure exactly what you're getting. You're gonna be getting gold shards, you're gonna be getting profession perk speed ups. If you're in the beginning and really desperately need this, you can even open that, but I wouldn't do that. Okay, not a good idea. But here basically, well, first, what can happen to you is these things, some of them are actually limited, but they're mostly daily limited, not event limited. The one which is event limited is the 2 orange shards, which I actually completely missed out on in the past. I thought it was also daily limited as all the others, and kept trying to get them. And basically what can happen to you is normally you do the 10 times roll. Okay, I don't want to spend 500 gems on this right now, although I guess I could for the video, just for the point of this video, to make the point. So I spend 500 gems and I get this. Okay, this is actually sort of decent. However, I'm currently on 14 keys. So what happens is that basically I have to roll a bunch more times to even be able to claim this. And yeah, so that's one thing. So what you do, because you get 3 free every day, you can wait to get these for free, the keys. But then on the last day, you might not get this, right? You might not get anything good, like you might get like crappy stuff, like tech chests. You might get gold. Okay, that's gonna cost you only 2 keys and whatever. But the point is that basically you can get completely worthless stuff that you don't want, or you might get something that you sort of do want, but the value has just devalued so much. Okay, for this you need 100 keys. You can actually buy the keys directly, and 100 keys is gonna cost you like $20. Okay, it's gonna be a little bit less than $20, but like still, basically, it's not really that great, because first you need to even get that from like rolling the gems, and then you have to pay the keys as well. And these things you could get them in the PMon event for 20, for 20 each, and in other events for 60 each. So many times recently. So you can get like tens of these recently for very little effort, basically, like, or as leftover, or even as a main thing, right? Or you can be hunting for this, the Golden Warship. I actually don't even remember how many keys you need for this right now. I'm sorry about that I don't remember. But I think it's a lot, and I think these are as well as a lot. I don't remember if maybe it's 1,000 keys, maybe not. I don't know. You can check my other video where I think I talk about it. But the point is that basically you might not get the one you want, right? So what can happen to you is you spend so much money or gems trying to get this chest, and you get the other chest, or you get the ship when you already have it. You can basically get 45 gold shards that you don't care about them at all. You want the gold ship. Come on. Like, come on, game, give me gold ship. And no, you don't get the thing that you want, basically. It can happen to you. Or you get the thing that you want, but you get it too early, and then you get it, or you get it like 5 times in a row and you want 2 things. I just think this thing is way too RNG and not really worth it. And I'm gonna now get into another reason why, because I basically think that the value of gem gift has reduced, okay? Gem gift is super insanely good, like for starting players and players who are like medium spenders, or of course for whales it's like great, right? But like it's just free stuff for whales who spend anyway. But for low spenders, this is like one of the best ways to get like purple equips kind of cheap, or in the beginning of the game and stuff. You, for instance, for spending 10k, you get orange universal shards. It's pretty great, right? You spend 5k or 5,500 on the deep sea hunting, and then you spend only 4.5k more on the gem gift. You can buy like teleports in the normal shop. You can buy teleports. Sorry, not here. You can buy teleports. Game, come on. You can buy a bunch of teleports in the VIP store. You can buy capsules in the VIP store, and you're gonna be great, right? You need some shields. Okay, buy them during gem gift. You spend during gem gift. You get the thing done, and you're gonna be happy. However, I basically think that for one, as I like these things, like once you have them a few times, like the perk books and stuff, you don't really need them anymore. I've got like 80 Elite Hero vouchers. Yes, I could use them and stuff, but I don't really need to. There isn't really need. Perk books, I've got like 15 of them. Yes, I could actually go for actually using them, but I don't really do that much. But I could like tune my heroes and use them, but I still have so many, right? And god damn it. Did I stop recording? No, good. And basically then you get to the 30k. So the 30k one is the March Q is really great, okay? Especially for low spenders and stuff, it's really great. But for low spenders, 30k gems is a lot of gems. And there isn't really, as I said, there isn't really that much great stuff to spend it on, unless you really want to get like that golden, ship or whatever. But I don't even have the calculation right now, like how many you would actually need. Because as I said, I don't actually remember how many you need to open it, actually, in the first place. And yeah, like how many would you need to open to get that many? Okay, I'm sorry, I don't have the calculation. Maybe I'll actually make the calculation. You can check in my spreadsheet if maybe or like in the comments or in the description. If I do make that calculation, I'm gonna write it. But yeah, basically then you get like, but sorry, I'm getting a bit off script, like, off point again. But basically the extra March queue is not as important as I once thought it to be, because now you have an extra March queue from the recent class changes. So we are currently on 4 of them with just the basic permanent, or is it the basic permanent black card, permanent privilege. So if you actually buy the monthly privilege, you're already on 5, like you were before with like both. So if you use the extra March queue, you are on 6. And so it's basically a much smaller difference than if you are going from 3 to 4 or 4 to 5. And also because I don't believe as much that it's worth it to try hard in Eternal Land anymore. So yeah, like it's just, it's just not such a big deal as it once was, basically. Although it also depends, of course, if your alliance is getting the level 6 ruins, which also I've been sort of ignoring because I'm a scrub and I've been slacking so hard. And I already have my one level 10 HFR. I should, of course, be going for more level 10 HFRs, which I have not been doing, but I should be. I should be doing that, okay? Yeah, I should be. It's my own fault that I'm not doing that, and it's costing me a lot of potential strength, potential power, potential gains, you could say. And that's just that's just on me, and it's my own fault. But yeah, even the resources are not that needed anymore as they once were. So basically, I think, like you just need to have like 5 3-day ones saved up for Eternal Land, and other than that, it's just not such a big deal once you already have your first level 10 HFR. And we get to the 50k one, and the 50k one is basically for the same reason that I already mentioned in the previous parts of this video. It's so devalued in my eyes, okay? Like these level 3 rare skills choice chests, that's 60 tickets from last event, okay? What's that like? What is 60 tickets? Okay, 60 tickets, it's like 1/20th of spending $5 in the event and doing the event. Okay, or maybe that's, oh sorry, no, I didn't. Okay, so it's like 1/28th of spending $20. I spent like $25 on that event. Part of that was even like subscription, like weekly subscription, and I ended up with like 1.3 thousand, I think, was it? Maybe one, I don't remember exactly how many, but like over 1,000 of these tickets. And basically I could get this for 60 of them. So I think just it's like so devalued in my eyes compared to what it was before. And yeah. I'm gonna go to deep sea hunting, and deep sea hunting actually I think has increased in value in my eyes a little bit. Because, well, as I said, yes, it is RNG, how many of which chests you're gonna get, how they are gonna merge when you merge them. It's at the same time, you are getting these profession perk speed ups basically for free here. You're still getting orange universal shots at a pretty good price. You can go and check the specific video, the specific guide I made about this in the past. And basically everything I say that is true, except maybe now I actually value this event a little bit more. Partially because, yes, it's during the gem gift, and basically, as I said, like I don't think Cupid's arrow is that as great anymore. So like if you want at least the 5k, the 5k rewards, or like the the 10k rewards, then it's actually pretty good. Like it's just so good to get this, right? If you are able to do the refreshes, I actually bought all 3 of them, or like the second and third one. The third one for the first time in quite a few months, because I basically decided that before, since I'm not really refreshing them every 6 hours, the third one is not as worth it as the second one. Plus, it also costs more, right? But basically, still, it's such a great thing. You got an average of, I don't remember it now correctly, but it's like 50 something like 50 orange universal shards from this event. 1/3 of it, which is for free, of course, from the first one, but still, it's just, I think this is still such a good deal because of all the extra stuff you get, like the profession perk speed ups. It's just so nice, and I think I used to undervalue these a little bit in the past. Anyway, and also the hunting kit. In the spreadsheet there is actually calculations on how much stuff you're getting for your money on the hunting kit options. So yeah. If we get to the Treasure of Stars, the Treasure of Stars is basically a power trade replacement, which I think is actually pretty good for small spenders. And the reason is that basically you get these points instead of like charging the drill, which disappears every day. So basically, even if you buy one $5 subscription, 1 weekly subscription, you can buy the first option 5 times. And if you buy it on the first day, 3rd day, 5th day, and 7th day, it's gonna be this option, I believe, right? It's always like alternates if you don't buy all of them, and stuff. So like, the way it works is the first options are based on your VIP level, and if you buy all 3 of them, the next day you're gonna get higher ones, which are gonna cost more points, give you more stuff. If you buy none of them, it's gonna like reset to the bottom one, or like one level lower at least. I'm not sure about that because I've never actually bought all of them, and multiple times, so I don't know myself. And if you buy like one of them, it stays on the same level. However, it still alternates like the even day and odd day. The first day is like this, the component chest. The second day is I think like 200 gems or something, and it's not as good basically. But still, it's for points that you get for $1. So you can buy 3 level 5 component chests and like 400 extra gems or something like that. Or you can buy this and you can get like 600 gems instantly. But the option with buying on multiple days for 10 points is better, and I think it's actually very nice for low spenders. And for the large spenders, I'm actually not sure, okay? Like, I'm not a whale myself. But I think from what I heard, it's also pretty nice. So, like, just in general, because you can actually pick the things that you want. You can pick the things that you want. And yeah, that's just... I'm not gonna go and, like, check into my screenshots. Again, like, you can check my video on this event from the past. And was there one more event? I thought that there was one more event, but maybe 1, 2, 3... 4 gem gift, yeah. I went over 4 of them now. So yeah, that's my take. The summary basically is that in my eyes, Cupid's arrow lost a lot of its value because of how RNG it is. Gem gift lost part of its value because like it's not as necessary as it once was. Basically, you could say these things are basically not as good as they used to be. And also because to get them you have to spend gems on Cupid's arrow. So basically, if you instead just save these gems and you use them on, I don't know, what could you like, the flippy cards, right? Usually it's flippy cards. And also actually, which I forgot to mention, because in general the new events like the Halloweenopoly, like the Piemon Greatest Adventure that we had, they are also actually, while they do give you a lot of gems now as well, like the training plan gave me so many gems, and I haven't even opened all of them yet, right? I still have got like 5k gems here in these things maybe. Basically also cost a lot of gems. I did like 164 on the live stream of the tokens used, and I had like 20-30 before without being on video, so I ended up with like 200 rolls, and maybe like 150 of them were two dice, right? Maybe 120, maybe 150. So basically I spent like 10,000 gems plus on these events, on the PMon events, on the Monopoly. So you basically, I think that gems are a little bit, basically gems have got more value than they used to have. Okay, you can buy more stuff for them, you need them more often in the events, so wasting them on Cupid's arrow, it can get very tricky. That's it from me. Thank you guys for watching, and until next time, have a wonderful day.